Hey guys, my name is Danny and I'm your life and relationship coach. And today we are talking about the do's and the don'ts of hanging out with your ex. If you are watching this video, my assumption is that you are either starting to hang out with your ex, have been hanging out with your ex, or are planning on hanging out with your ex, and you're wanting to know how to navigate that situation, how to handle that. So if you are, you've come to the right place. The first thing that I want to cover is the do's, right? What you should be doing in these circumstances. And number one is keeping it light and airy and casual. You want to make sure that you're bringing some joy to the table, right? You're making your ex laugh. You're having a good time. You're enjoying this present moment, because the reality is that is how you guys probably initially started in the beginning. That carefree fun, that adventurous side, that excitement, that sparked that chemistry and that interest, which took you right into the honeymoon phase. And what you want to do is you kind of want to bring back some of those memories. You want your ex to reminisce on the good times that you guys had. And if you can do that in the present moment, right? Obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same as it was before, but you have the ability and the capability of bringing some of that dynamic, some of those elements back into the current situation. The second part is you want to sprinkle in a little bit of flirtation. You don't want to go too far. You don't want to be too aggressive. I'm not saying to grab your partner's hand or to put your arm over their shoulder, or you don't have to go that far. Really, it's about a look, right? It's about a glance. It's about the body language. It's about, if you guys are walking together, kind of rubbing hands, accidentally, like grazing the back of the palm of your hand against the back of theirs, shooting that kind of glance with like a little smirk and lingering a little bit longer in the stare so they start to pick up on some of that energy. But again, you don't want to be too aggressive with it, because you don't want it to seem that the only reason for why you are hanging out with them is because you want to jump back in bed with them, or you want to jump back into the relationship with them. You want to take it slow. And what I say to my clients all the time, and what I'm saying to you now, is meet them in their home field, at their home field, right? You want to meet them where they are most comfortable. So it's really about reading the room and having a level of emotional intelligence to be able to understand when to push forward and when to pull back. And usually you're able to pick that up with body language, right? So if you are attempting to be a little bit flirtatious and you notice that your ex is starting to close off, right? So they're starting to kind of feel a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe they're pulling away a little bit. Maybe they're crossing their arms. Maybe they're not trying to make eye contact with you. These are all signs that your advances are not being received well. And it's important for you to back off at that time and just keep it casual and cool. The other thing is try new activities, right? Do new things together. So if you guys are falling back into old routine, right? You're going to all the same restaurants that you used to go to. You're going to all the same parks that you used to go to. You're doing the same activities that you used to. You're just doing it now as exes. That's not going to create a level of excitement. That's not going to create a new dynamic that you're looking for. And scientifically speaking, it's been proven that if you do activities that are outside of your comfort zone with somebody that you care about or somebody that you are attracted to, and you bring in a little bit of adrenaline, it actually helps to bond you guys on a deeper level. So try new things that you haven't done before. If you haven't gone bike riding together, go bike riding. If you haven't gone skydiving, why not? Try it. Rock climbing, whatever it is that you need to do to bring in that element of fun and excitement and adrenaline, do it. Now, the don'ts. Do not love bomb. If you are starting to hang out with your ex again, the last thing that you want to do is you want to come off as being desperate, right? Or being insecure or wanting to be in the relationship again. And a lot of that involves not saying things that are reminiscent of the old relationship. So don't bring up things that happened in the past. Don't bring up the fact that you're sorry for any mistakes that you may have made. At this point, it's really about moving forward and building a new dynamic. And the last thing that you want to do is remind your ex of the reason for why they walked away from the relationship in the first place. The second thing, like I said, is bringing up the past. Don't do it, right? Plain and simple. That's an easy one. Just don't bring up the past. And the third one is over communicating, right? So I always say, again, read the room. So if you are hanging out with your ex and you're noticing that the energy may be dying out a little bit, it's not as exhilarating or as exciting as it was in the beginning, make sure you are the person to end the conversation, to end the hangout. And it's not about doing it abruptly and ghosting and being awkward and walking away. It's just about understanding that the level of energy is coming to an end, and you want to be the person to take control and walk away. So again, don't overstay your welcome, don't over communicate, don't be overly aggressive with your actions, and you should be in the safe zone. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below. I love to have conversations with people. So if you are in this situation, if you have experienced this before, if you have more questions, just drop your comments down below. I read as many as possible. I try to comment on as many as possible. Maybe you just want to know a little bit more, right? You want to know more about this specific situation, you want some details, you can visit us at www.withmyexagain.com, where we have a multitude of different videos, blogs, articles associated with this subject and many other subjects as well. If you want to book a one-on-one coaching session just because you feel like you need more of a curated or tailored plan, I am more than happy to support you through that process. You can book either with myself or any of the other amazing coaches that we have on the team, and you can do that via the website. Again, my name is Danny. I'm your life and relationship coach. Hope you're staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you soon.